The next type of factoring is also done using advanced factoring, but it's a little bit different. When you look at 15, 6, and negative 9, sure, 15 doesn't go into all of them, so we know it's not going to be basic, but it doesn't mean that we should go right to the big X. We always have to look for a greatest common factor before we do anything. So since 3 goes into all of them, we can divide each term by 3 to condense our problem. And we can save this 3 for the end again, and we can go ahead and divide. So we get 5b squared plus 2b minus 3. Now our problem is an advanced factoring, but it's more condensed. So we have a smaller number in the front to deal with. But we know 5 doesn't go into all 3, so we know you have to go right for our big X. So instead of looking for factors of negative 3, you're looking for factors of 5 times negative 3, which is negative 15. And you're looking for factors that always add to the middle, no matter basic factoring or advanced. So I can make a list of factors for 15, and I got 15 and 1, and 5 and 3. And as soon as I get to the factor that adds or subtracts to 2, I go ahead and stop and I try it out. And once again, sometimes you get 2 options that add or subtract, and you have to try them both. So 5 and 3, I'm going to put down, and then I know they have to multiply to a negative 15. So one has to be plus, one has to be minus. They also subtract to get 2, so that's why they have to be opposite. I want it to be a positive 2, so I'm going to make this a negative 3 and a positive 5. Next, cross out the middles, and this is called rewriting. So we have 5b squared plus 5b minus 3b and minus 3. So we replace 2b with 5b minus 3b. Next, we're going to divide by the greatest common factor, which over here is 5 and b, and over here is 3. Now it's important to divide by a negative 3, because this number is negative. That way your problem will always work out. Let's go ahead and erase this big X so we can fit our work over on the other side. Okay, so since your greatest common factor is 5b for the first one, we're going to take 5b out and put our answer in parentheses. So we're going to get b, when we do 5 divided by 5, and b squared divided by b, plus 1. You have to put a 1 even though everything divides or cancels, because 5 divided by 5 is 1. Over here you have a negative 3, and you should also get b plus 1, because negative 3 divided by negative 3 is b, and negative 3 divided by negative 3 is positive 1. Take your outers and rewrite it as double distribution. So we should have a 5b and a minus 3 go in their own parenthesis, and a b plus 1. You may notice something missing, and if you did, that's great. A lot of times I forget about it, but it's the greatest common factor. We took something out in the beginning, and that has to be accounted for. So we're going to take that 3 that we took out in the beginning, right where the star was, and we're going to rewrite it in front of the expression. And once again, if you wanted to check, you could go ahead and you could FOIL this expression, and then you would get back to the double distribution piece. But you'd have to also multiply by 3 to get back to your original problem. But since we went really slow, I don't think we have to check this one. Great job.